So now all we need to do is get back there and things should be finally getting to an end. Yeah. Run, you bastard, run. Leave the robots defending the room that has no importance anymore. I just want to punch that motherfucking calculon.
Greetings. I am the Calculator, overseer of the Vault Network. You have proven to be a statistical anomaly that crashed my logistics programs time and time again. It is my admiration of your adaptation and ingenuity that brings you to me. I assume that you would agree that 10 behemoth robots would terminate you and your squad.
No.
I have the resources to make such an offensive, but it is not in my interest. After all, you are quite the remarkable human, and more importantly, you have something I need.
Yeah. She's full of shit. We could take that, and second of all, she's been trying very hard to kill us, so what I'm interested in doing is shoving this fist down her throat and not in anything else. I'm not gonna waste my time listening to her shit. Can I do aim shots at her? Yeah, I don't see what the point is though. I'm sorry, but you just have to die. This is taking forever. Please die already. Finally end this. Let's play. Reload. I wonder if George Lucas steal the end to Phantom Menace from this game, or did this game steal a crappy ending from the Phantom Menace?
When the acrid smoke clears, nothing remains of the entity known as the Calculator, except burnt wires and broken valves. It is a decisive victory for humanity, for at the crucial point in the raging battle, the robots were stopped dead in their course of destruction. The warrior can only ponder on the lost opportunity that the destruction of such a technological marvel represents. History has shown that even the victors of battle have some regrets, but sometimes one must move forward. The Brotherhood is quick to establish Vault Zero as its main base of operations. Although much destruction was wrought here, it still represents a massive storehouse of knowledge and technology. The ancient structure becomes the central hub of operations, coordinating between outposts far and near, and reinforcing their supply lines and transport routes across the countryside, ironically mimicking the original purpose of their defeated enemy. Recruitment and education of the local tribal and village populations becomes the all-important mission of the depleted and wounded Brotherhood. But the education is not one-sided. After generations of surviving in the harshness of the wastelands, the indigenous people are in tune with the land. They have valuable lessons to teach those immersed solely in technology, lessons of nature and balance that the Brotherhood had previously neglected. Not all of the wasteland's inhabitants are sharing the same noble purpose. Opportunistic raiders and bandits enjoy the fruits of a recovering, war-torn Brotherhood. Patrols are scarce and in smaller numbers than the thieves remember encountering in the past, as the Brotherhood focuses on consolidating its power base. Several frontier outposts are lost as the Brotherhood finds they are fighting a guerrilla war without the support of large numbers. But adversity and hardship are as familiar to the Brotherhood as discipline and knowledge, and they learn their lessons quickly. With a new power over this region comes a new responsibility. All plans for re-establishing contact with the West are postponed indefinitely. Recruitment begins anew, and the initiate ranks swell. All military efforts are then concentrated on uprooting all outlaw predators in the region, finally making it safe for the Brotherhood and its allies. In time, the Brotherhood once again rules the land. Resources are then allocated to expansion and development. Technology becomes more widespread, with irrigation systems established to make the nuclear-blasted land fertile. Humanity once again starts to prosper. The hero, the warrior of the Brotherhood, now a general, shares the burden and the satisfaction of overseeing civilization's development. The Brotherhood of Steel has come through the trials of this region and emerged scarred, but wiser. It will be decades before a reunion is possible between the old Brotherhood and the new Brotherhood regime. In that time, there are new alliances to be made, new battles to be fought, new victories to be had. But that is a tale for another day.
Yeah, this is how it ends. Definitely enjoyed playing this game this way, but I would strongly recommend not doing this unless you are already very familiar with the game. It's much more enjoyable as a team, and you can even play in some kind of, I think, Iron Man mode. So even when your guys die, so you can't save during missions, and you can also, of course, play your games. Though when your guys die, you don't load them. You just replace new people and sort of raise their levels. Actually play like an army, and when you have losses, you have losses. If you want a challenge or an interesting gameplay, but for everyone playing on their first time, I recommend at least a group of 3 or 4 people, and you can take in and out of characters, train them for specializations, then and switch them between missions to get a variation and special talents. So it's actually I think a bit more fun game to play that way. But I was interested in seeing how well this was possible, and I think it would be doable even without that the grenade exploding the grenades and they're throwing through the wall. It's more of a, I guess it smoothed out my playthrough, because doing things without the grenades will require a lot of reloading and rethinking and everything working perfectly. Maybe playing a lot more in the turn-based combat mode, but I wanted to avoid that to keep things rolling constantly. It bogs down the game and quite a bit, but sometimes you can't help it. So again, I think very enjoyable game. I'm surprised more people don't actually really like this one. I'm guessing because the first and second game are mainly role-playing games, and this really doesn't have the role-playing aspect. So if you were expecting more of this exactly the same, I can understand why this would be a disappointment. But if you like more of the Fallout combat, this is far superior game in combat aspects in my opinion. And the team, multiple team members, it opens new tactical options, and it's quite a bit of fun actually. But I do enjoy the game on its own, even if it weren't a Fallout game. But still, a decent game, even if it's not your cup of tea. I'd say this is a like 8 out of 10. So definitely worth playing through. I think maybe it gets a little bit tiring at the Vault Zero because it's an ambush after ambush after ambush. So actually, I think the game goes a bit downhill at the Vault Zero, but after that, it's really quite solid from start to finish. And that's all I have to say about this one. Goodbye.